हेलो फ्रेंड्स, कैसे हो आप लोग। माई सेल्फ चेतन गर्ग, आई एम मास्टर टीचर here at Vedantu. I welcome you all to our RMO flashback series. In today's lecture, we will be discussing question number 7th and question number 8th of year 1993. Right. Both of these questions were easy. One question is from number theory and the other one is from combinatorics, permutation and combination. Right. And before starting the session, let me just give you one information that the students who have not appeared for pre-RMO or have not cleared pre-RMO exam yet, they should visit our website olympiad.vedantu.com. Here we have provided each and every information regarding these pre-RMO batches, right? And those who have cleared pre-RMO exam, we will simply enroll you to RMO batches. And those who have cleared RMO exam last year, we will simply enroll you to INMO batches. All you need to do is just mail me your name, class, your contact number, your address, and proof that you have cleared these exams on this email ID chetan.garg@vedantu.com. Right. So let's proceed to the session. This is the question number 7th of year 1993. What this question says, this is basically a question of number theory. The question states that in a group of 10 persons, each person is asked to write the sum of the ages of all the other 9 persons, right? So every person will write a number which is nothing but the sum of the remaining 9, sum of the ages of the remaining 9 persons, right? So in all, there will be 10 numbers. Each person will write a number, and there will be 10 numbers. But of all these 10 numbers that each person write, they actually form a 9-element set. This set, right? That means basically there are 9 distinct elements that we get. That means there must be that two persons should have the same age, right? Now we need to find the individual ages of the persons, right? Okay, so let's assume x1, x2, x3 and so on up to x10, right? This is the individual ages of the persons, right? So each person writes the sum of the remaining 9, that is x1 will write x2 plus x3 plus and so on x10, right? And similarly x2 will write x1 plus x3 plus and so on x10, right? And so on, right? So in all we get the 10 sums, right? But yes, here we are given with 9 elements, right? Let's assume the remaining element to be x, which is the repeated element. So out of these 9 elements, x will have one of the values, right? X can be equal to either 82, 83, 84 or any of these 9 values. We need to figure this out, right? Now if we add these 10 numbers, right, if we add these 10 sums, what we will get? We will get 9 times x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus and so on up to x10, right? I hope ये समझ में आ रहा होगा. Why 9 times? Because each number is omitted only once. Okay, and this will give us what? This will give us the sum of these numbers, right? So this will give us 82 plus 83 plus whatever are these numbers are, 84 plus 85 plus 87 plus 89 plus this 90 plus 91 plus 92 and plus obviously the missing number x, right? This is what we will get, right? Now this equation is very important, right? This will give us a hint how we should proceed in this question, right? How? Because the left hand side is clearly a multiple of 9, so the right hand side should also be a multiple of 9, right? And the divisibility rule of 9 is if sum of the digits is divisible by 9, then we can say that the number is divisible by 9, right? So let's first find out what is this missing element x, right? Let's obtain the remainders formed by after dividing by each number by 9, right? It will leave a remainder of 1, it will leave a remainder of 2, it will leave 3, it will leave 4, will leave 6, this will leave 8, here the remainder will be 0, right? Here the remainder will be 1, here the remainder will be 2, here the remainder, clearly x is not known, let's assume its remainder is r, right? Now let's add these remainders to find what exactly should be the value of r, right? Now if you add them up, what you will get, 3, 3, 6, 4, 10, 16, 24 and 27 plus r, right? This should be divisible by what? Divisible by 9. Clearly 27 is divisible by 9. So this r, that should be divisible by 9. That means r should be 0. Or you can say this x should be divisible by 9. And from these 9 numbers, only this 90 is divisible by 9. Okay. This will imply that the missing number should be 90. So x should be 90, right? So now we have found the sum of all these all the values, right? We have found the missing element x equals to 90. Now let's calculate the individual ages, as we want to find this individual ages, right? And to find these individual ages, let's first calculate this number. Okay, so what will be this? 9 times sum of the numbers x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus and so on x10, right? That will be equal to this sum. Here x is 90, right? Now if you add these numbers, right, the sum comes out to be, okay, let's calculate the number. 1 2 3 4 5 6 8 comes out to be 6 times, so it will be 480, plus the remainders are 3 2 5 4 9 9 and 5 14 7 21 30. All right, 30 plus 1 2 33, and what is this? 90 comes out to be 4 times 360, right? So this sum is nothing but that will be that should be 873, right? That is 873. Okay, so this sum is 873. Now we can find easily the value of x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus and so on up to x10. That is the sum of all the sum of the ages of all the 10 persons, right? And this comes out to be 96, right? Yes, this comes 97, sorry, this comes out to be 97, right? Now the individual ages will be 97 minus 82, that will be how much? 15. 97 minus 83, that will be 14. 97 minus 84, that will be 13. 97 minus 85, that will be 12. 97 minus 87, that should be 10. 97 minus 89, that should be how much? 8. And 97 minus 90, that should be 7, then 6, then 5. These will be the individual ages of all the 10 persons, right? And yes, obviously since x is the repeated element, so 7 will repeat itself, right? So 2 person will have age of 7, and the remaining 8 have the ages of 15 14 13 12 10 8 6 and 5, right? So this is a question of year 1993. As you can see, this is basically a simple question. You do not need any formula, you do not need anything, you just need a simple logic that when does a number is divisible by 9, right? Okay, so let's proceed to the question number 8 of year 1993. Okay, this question is from permutation and combination, right? And this is again simple question. Even if you do not know any concept of permutation and combination, still you can solve this question, right? So again, if you have not tried this question, please take 10-15 minutes, try this question. I'm sure you'll definitely find out the solution by yourself only. Still, if you are not able to solve this question, you can come again on this video, you can watch the solution, right? So let's proceed with the solution. Okay, the question says that I have 6 friends, and during a vacation I met them during several dinners, right? I found that I dined with all the 6 exactly on one day, with every 5 of them on 2 days, with every 4 of them on 3 days, with every 3 of them on 4 days, with every 2 of them on 5 days. Further, every friend was present at 7 dinners, and every friend was absent at 7 dinners, right? How many dinners did I have alone, right? So the statement is a little bit confusing, Hana, but question is very simple. Okay, let's start with this, that the person have 6 friends. Let's assume the friends are A, B, C, D, E and F, right? And he dined with all the 6 exactly once. Okay, so all 6, let's make a rough table, and let's add a column new dinners. Okay, you will come to know what is this new dinners soon, right? So with all the 6 persons, he dined on exactly one day, right? So all the 6 dinners, all the 6 persons के साथ उसने एक बार ही डिनर किए. तो न्यू डिनर्स आर वन, राइट? मतलब एक डिनर हो गया. We have considered one dinner in which he have invited all the 6 friends. So all these A, B, C, D, E, F are present on these on this one dinner, right? Now with every 5 of them, he had dinner on 2 days, right? तो every 5 of them का मतलब क्या रहेगा यहाँ पे कि उसने ए बी सी डी ई के साथ, राइट, लेट से एक 5 का कॉम्बिनेशन लेते हैं, ए बी सी डी ई के साथ उसने एग्जैक्टली 2 डेज पर डिनर किया, राइट? तो एक डे तो यही वाला था व्हेन ऑल 6 के साथ उसने डिनर किया था, राइट? तो ए बी सी डी के साथ उसने इस दिन ऑलरेडी डिनर कर चुके हैं, राइट? अब ए बी सी डी के साथ वो एक दिन और एक्स्ट्रा डिनर करेगा बिकॉज with every 5 he dined on exactly 2 days, right? So from 6 people, how many combinations of 5 are possible? These are 65 are the combinations, है ना? So he will with every 5 he has how many exactly 2 dinners, है ना? He has exactly 2 dinners with every 5. So how many new dinners we have added? 6, right? उसको 6 डिनर्स और करने पड़ेंगे टू सेटिस्फाई दिस कंडीशन दैट फॉर एवरी 5 ही हैज डाइन्ड ऑन एग्जैक्टली 2 डेज. आई होप ये समझ में आ रहा होगा, है ना? एक दिन तो वही वाला दिन काउंट हो गया जब ए बी सी डी ई एफ उसने 6 के 6 पर्सन के साथ डिनर किया था, राइट? नाउ विथ एवरी 5 ही नीड वन एक्स्ट्रा डिनर, ठीक है? तो फॉर ए बी सी डी ही नीड वन डिनर, फॉर ए बी सी डी एफ ही विल नीड वन डिनर, राइट? So in all there are 6 combinations of every 5. So he need 6 new dinners, right? Now let's come to every 4. With every 4 he has dined on exactly 3 days, right? Now let's see what we have already done. Okay, let's consider any 4 persons. Let's consider A, B, C and D, right? A, B, C and D के साथ he dined on exactly 4 days, right? तो exactly 3 days, right? एक डिनर तो उसने तब कर लिया व्हेन ऑल द 6 वर प्रेजेंट, राइट? यहां पर, है ना? अब लेट्स सी कि एवरी 5 में दीज पर्टिकुलर 4 पर्संस ने कितनी बार डिनर किया होगा. ओके, अगर एवरी 5 की बात करें हम तो ऐसे कितने डिनर्स होंगे जिसमें ए बी सी डी आए होंगे, राइट? साथ में ई या फिर साथ में एफ. तो देयर विल बी 2 डिनर्स when these in the every 5 column, right, when all these 4 persons are present, that is A, B, C, D are present, and one dinner and on one occasion when all the 6 are present, these 4 are also present. So these 4 have already dined with this I on exactly 3 days, right? So did we need any new dinner? No. So new dinners are 0. I think you are getting my point. Okay. Every 4 have exactly dined on 3 days, right? Now let's consider how many times every 3 have dined and how many times we have required them. We need that every 3 of them should dine with him on exactly 4 days, right? Now let's consider ABC. Okay. So one dinner in which ABC have done is on the first dinner that he invited all the 6, right? So ABC as a group were there, right? Now let's see in these 6 dinners, in how many dinners ABC were present, right? So apart from ABC there are 3 more people, D, E, F, right? And we need still 2 more people to make a group of 5, right? So from these 3 we can make a group of 2 person in 3 ways. That is we can make either DE, we can make either EF, we can make either DF, right? So 3 additional dinners here and 1 dinner when all the 6 are present. Okay, so this group of 3 persons has already dined with him on 4 occasions. And how many occasions do we need? We need exactly 4 occasions. So do we require any new dinner? No. Again, so new dinners, that comes out to be, that is 0, right? Now let's see how many times every 2 have dined already and how many times we require them. We require them on 5 days, right? So let's see. Okay, So one day is again when all the 6 were present. Now let's talk about a group of AB, right? So how many persons are remaining? There are 5 persons still left, C, D, E, F, right? And one way when all the 6 are present, then also AB group was present. And now let's see in how many of these 6 dinners which have which have a group of 5, this AB group is present, right? So to make 5 elements, 2 elements we have already selected. Now we need 3 more elements. Out of how much? Out of 4 elements, right? So how many number of ways are there? 4C3, which is nothing but 4, right? So basically 1 plus 4, that is AB group was present on exactly 5 dinners. And how many dinners we required for a group of 2 person? We require 5 dinners, right? So do we need any new dinner? No, right? So till now these all conditions are fulfilled, right, by having only 7 dinners, right? Now let's I hope यहाँ तक चीजें क्लियर हो रही होंगी. अब आगे क्या कह रहे थे? फर्दर एवरी फ्रेंड वॉज प्रेजेंट एट 7 डिनर्स. ठीक है, हर फ्रेंड 7 डिनर्स पे प्रेजेंट था. अभी हम ये देखते हैं कि ए पर्सन, राइट, एवरीवन शुड बी प्रेजेंट एट 7 डिनर्स, है ना. अभी हम देखते हैं कि ए कितने डिनर्स पे प्रेजेंट है. ठीक है, एक में तो जब ऑलरेडी 6 को इनवाइट किया गया था, देन ए वॉज प्रेजेंट, है ना. 5 वाले एवरी 5 के टोटल कितने डिनर्स हुए थे? 6. क्या हर डिनर पर ए प्रेजेंट होगा? नहीं, ही विल मिस एग्जैक्टली 1 डिनर. Why? Because there is a group of 5, है ना. तो 1 person is remaining in each of the 6 ways. So there will be 1 way when A is left, right? So how many dinners A have done in these 6 dinners? 5. So from these 7 dinners, A was present at 6 dinners, right? But how many dinners each person attended? 7 dinners, right? So how many dinners each person will further attend? 1 dinner, right? So how many new dinners will be needed? 1 for each person. So there are 6 friends, so there will be 6 new dinners needed, right? तो अभी सिनेरियो क्या हुआ है? उस बंदे ने सब एवरी 6 के साथ एक डिनर किया, ठीक है, और हर 5 को उसने इनवाइट किया, ठीक है, 6 डिनर्स पर. 7 डिनर्स यहाँ हो गए थे. अब यहाँ ऐसा करने से फ्रॉम दी 7 डिनर्स यहाँ तक का सिचुएशन फुलफिल हो जाता है, राइट. व्हाट इज लेफ्ट इज दिस कंडीशन that every person is present at 7 dinners. तो हर इंडिविजुअल बंदे के साथ उसने एक एक डिनर और किया, तो that will add up 6 more dinners, right? Now one condition is also there that every friend was absent at 7 dinners. ठीक है, अच्छा till now अभी कितने डिनर्स हो चुके हैं? Till now there are 13 dinners, as you can count 6 plus 1 plus 6, है ना. Till now अभी तक टोटल 16 डिनर्स हो गए, and each person has attended 7 dinners. That means each person is missing at 6 dinners. But what is the condition that each person should be absent at 7 dinners? This simply implies that this person, how many dinners will have he alone? 1 dinner, right? In which none of the friends was present. That means each friend was absent at exactly 7 dinners, right? So the question was how many dinners did the person have alone? The answer will be 1 dinner. Right. So again, as you can see, the question was little confusing. कुछ नहीं था क्वेश्चन में, जस्ट एक सिंपल इंट्रोडक्शन, मतलब सिंपल हमें वैल्यूज दी हुई थी, है ना, एंड कोई खास परमुटेशन एंड कॉम्बिनेशन का कंसेप्ट नहीं था. बट अगेन थॉट्स को थोड़ा सा फोकस वे में हमें लेकर चलना था, राइट. So that's it from today's session. Today we have discussed question number 7th and 8th of year 1993, right. In the next lecture we will be discussing first 2 questions of year 1994, and again one more information that I have given at the start of the batch, at the start of the session also, that those who have already cleared pre-RMO and RMO, we will simply enroll you to RMO and INMO batches respectively. All of these batches are totally free of cost. All you need to do is just mail me your name, class, contact number, proof on this email ID, right, chetan.garg@vedantu.com. We will enroll you to the respective batches, right. So next session में मिलते हैं, तब तक के लिए thank you, bye bye, take a very good care of yourself, bye bye.